my lungs. I got the weight of the sun. I got the weight of the moon. Everything coming at once. Everything coming at once. Everything coming at once.
Cause I don't need another son. Fly, yeah. Turn up, touchdown, all night. Oh, baby, baby, come over. Fly, yeah. Touchdown, all night. Oh, baby, baby, come over. Fly, pull up, turn up, touchdown, all night. Oh, baby, baby, come over. Fly, yeah, pull up, turn up, touchdown, all night.
Everything's gonna be fine.
What it sound like?
Everything's gonna be fine.
Days go by so painfully.
I sure am scared.
I don't know. I can tell.
No answer from your fucking friends either.
Days go by so painfully.
What's the matter?
I don't know what to do.
Look. So really, who gon' pray for me? My grandma, that's a guarantee, but in this life, what's safe for me? My girl just hit me with some news, I'm rolling this shit anxiously. Niggas want the bank from me when I should make you pay for teeth. I'm better than before, I really ain't the same as me. Different J, different ways to stay alive and stay discreet. Fortify my hustle, ain't no struggle, put this thing to sleep. Very next morning, I'll be on it, I'm the thing to be. So this my only contemplation. Who these faces fuck with? I hold shit together like my laces. I tap into something different when I'm diving inside these pages. I could take you to some places. It could happen if we patient. I don't understand these niggas. How the fuck you get complacent? Let them have what I've been saving. Automatics make them famous. She looked me in my eyes and had to tell me I'm amazing. Sometimes it's hard to see. I just been working trying to make it bigger. Choices, we all got choices. I got issues with my problems, nigga, I don't avoid them. Seen decisions in the mirror, came alive cause I'm chosen. Not here to coast with emotions, still out here dodging that poison, for real.
All right, can you guys hear me better now?
We all
Does this
got
work?
choices. I got issues on my problems, nigga. I don't avoid them. Seen decisions in the mirror, came alive because I'm chosen. I hear the coast through the emotions.
Okay, we fixed it. We fixed it. Okay, so basically what I was saying is, hey everybody, welcome. Thanks to all the new followers. If you are here in the chat and you want to guarantee your song gets played today, the best thing you can do is either subscribe or gift a sub. That will get you bumped up into the priority submissions queue. Those songs played first. That is a guaranteed play on the stream today. If you don't want to spend money, that's fine. Stick around till the last 15 minutes, and we will be bumping people up from the chat for free, just like we do every stream. I'll explain how everything else goes in a second, but for now, I'm getting these levels right too. If you want to submit, make sure you hit command feedback or command submit at any point during the stream. That will take you to the Google form. That is where all the submissions go. Hey. Hey everybody, Sierra Camille, thank you. Tyreek, thank you. So right now we've got 3 in the priority sub queue. I'm already subscribed, forgot how it works. So no, if you subscribe today or you gift a sub today in stream, that will get you bumped up the queue. If you are already a subscriber, I do ask that you gift a sub, forward to somebody else in the community so I can keep track of it, and also make sure that I'm getting people who are spending money today in stream versus people who got gifted subs. You do not have to do that. If you want to stick around till the last 15 minutes of the stream, I will be bumping people up in the chat, or from the chat, sorry. Yes, you absolutely can submit unreleased music. Honestly, sometimes it's even better when we get to listen to your unreleased music, because then we can give you feedback that helps in the process of you finishing it off. If you want to send unreleased music, just make sure I have a private link that works. That can be Google Docs, that can be Dropbox, it can be Box, it can be Discos, it could be off top the app, it could be anything where I can open it and play it. And that's cool with me. Just make sure I have access. Moses the Marauder, let me know your artist name in the chat when you get a chance. We'll make sure we bump you up in the queue. Hey, an oldie. This is Poison by J Fade, which actually got voted today, or this most recent update of the community playlist update, which is now back. If you're not in the Discord, make sure you join the Discord if you want to take part in this next month when it opens again. So if you are already subscribed, I do ask that you gift a sub for it, just for the bump thing. That's really just how the process works in here. I like to keep track of the people who are gifting and stuff to make sure that we're rewarding them properly. Right now we have a priority sub queue of only 3 songs. So if you do want to get in there, just if you want to guarantee, the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub right now in stream, and that'll get you bumped into this priority queue. If you don't want to do that, that's totally fine. Stick around for the last 15 minutes, and we will be bumping people up from the chat for free. And thank you. I'm glad you like the Discord. Trying to come up with some more cool opportunities for you guys in there too. So just keep your eyes open for it. I'm gonna interview Saki on stream in the next couple of weeks, as we are doing a show together in New York as well. So if you are in New York, I'm gonna have some cool opportunities to come pop out in person or link up in person too. We're gonna come up with some other cool things. If you want to join the Discord, just hit command Discord in the chat at any point, and that'll give you a open invite to the Discord. Okay. Moses and Marauder, casket, closed casket, got you. All right, so right now we have 5 in the priority sub queue. Again, if you want to get your song in there, the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub in the chat, or to the fucking channel. Jesus Christ, can't talk. To the channel, and that'll get you bumped up into this queue with Lucas Santana, Sierra Brown, Tyreek, closed casket, and Mugen the Human. Najee, welcome. So a couple other things before we get started. One, I'm taking Fresh Picks submissions, so make sure you go send in your Audio Mac links to the Fresh Picks channel on Discord. I'll be listening to those this week. You can also tweet those links at me. Just make sure it's Audio Mac only. That's fine. What up, Doc BZ? Number 2, this is how this works. We're going to go through these songs. I'm going to ask you guys what you think. I want to know what you think in the comments. So let me know in the chat how you feel about these songs. But be respectful of each other. That is the big thing here. I don't want anybody being like, this is garbage, this is that, this is garbage. If you don't like something, let us know why you don't like it, how it can be better. Constructive feedback is what we are looking for here. Thank you. Nothing else. Constructive feedback or love. It's one of those 2 things. You can not like something, but we want to know why. AOV's been bumping Owl City. That's crazy. So that's one of the things. 2, I'll be pulling up socials as we go. So if you hear something you like, make sure you go follow the artist. That is the other thing, okay? So a quick recap. If you want to guarantee a song gets played today, best thing you can do is either subscribe, gift a sub. That'll get you bumped up into the priority queue. If you don't want to do that, stick around till the last 15 minutes. And that is that. We're going to get into the first song by Lucas Santana. This one's called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Great film if you've not seen it. Let us know what you think of this in the chat. We're going to get straight into it. I want to get through as many songs as possible today. Loving these vibes already. Definitely in that alt-rap lane that I do enjoy. Also, we're at 39 viewers in the chat. Let's see if we can crack 50 today. We got to like 48, 49 on Friday, Thursday, whenever I streamed last. Space Bruno. Space Boy Uno. Space Bruno. What up? A dot and dot. Thank you for the follow. Night Brianna, welcome for the first time. It's nice to have you. How can we help the community events? Just keep up with them and come out to things. I'm gonna try and do some metaverse stuff and then also some in real life stuff in the near future. So feedback on this one, I think the vocal needs to be a little bit cleaner. And also the sub feels a bit out of offbeat at times. I don't know if that's just me. No, that sub is definitely offbeat. Yosh, definitely let me know on the sponsor side of things. I do live in New York, yes. Mugen says flow is crazy on this one. I'm in two minds about it because I do like that it is a little different. I do agree that the vocal recording feels a little bit thin and the vocal mix does sound a little bit thin and overcompressed. The thing that bothers my ear the most about this one is definitely the sub placement and definitely the mix on it. I'm not as mad as at the vocal, at the flow, even though at times it feels a bit off as well. But the instrumental mix is really throwing me off of everything else. I like the sample flip, and the drums are fine, but that sub is really off. And then yeah, the vocals could be a little thicker, just a little bit more beefy. And especially in the beginning, I don't know if I was super crazy about the way they started out versus the way they ended up. Like the further you got into that song, I gotta say I enjoyed it more. But the sub being kind of off beat and like out of pitch to me was like really like it detracts from everything else. I feel like I've watched some of your videos though, and I really fuck with your videos. Like I think that's something we looked at last time. Lucas31PS on Twitter if you were rocking with that one. Like I said, make sure you go follow if you hear something that you like. Or if there's an artist you feel like you want to collaborate with, I want you to reach out to them. I want you to do some stuff. Molly Park says, I'm getting Odd Future vibes. Oh, Tyreek, browser is unavailable to play this. I'm just going to download it, okay? And we'll play it off the computer. It definitely was chill. I'm not mad at it, though. If, this is a feedback-based thing, right? So the feedback that I do have, the snare drew me in for what it's worth. I like the distorted mixing a bit. Gave some character assists, Shwavy, Asante, which is fine. I'm not mad at that. Sierra Camille says, super chill vibe. I can't argue with that either. For me personally, though, no, it's okay. I can play it off my computer, Tyreek. Don't worry. We're just going to listen to it. You guys won't see any visual aspect to this. I'll pull up socials, though. All right, this is Tyreek with Mutual. Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we want to know what you think of these songs. And if you have constructive feedback, that's great. Let us know. Though if you hear something you like, let us know what you like as well. All right, this song's a work in progress, but he says he hopes we're feeling the vibes. So let us know if you're feeling the vibes in the chat. I'm enjoying the production already. Perignon, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to have you.
Still represent the block. That's why you know I gotta keep it hot. Gotta hustle that a nigga can't knock. Stop looking at the clock. And when it made it happen,
I'm not mad at this
screaming Black Lives Matter. They want us to forget, but every day I'm being sure. I can't let nobody tell me I can't get what I deserve.
Potential. That's the point here. We want to talk about potential.
Finna make a wave in the drop. That's why these niggas keep my name in their mouth.
Go ahead, keep it going.
Go and talk some more shit. Everything you say and get a kid free promotion. Had some writer's block, had the kid feeling hopeless. Now I'm on my job, was in my bag when I wrote this.
That piece is okay, all caps.
So I need the whole thing.
You can follow Tyreek at Tyreek online if you're rocking with this one.
Hurt make you stronger, so I guess a nigga propane. Been through hell and back, so I was ready when the smoke came. Can't do the same shit I used to do. I done switched it up and now I see that life is beautiful.
I know this isn't finished
Gotta
yet.
reach my goals, I'm too cold to be usual.
One thing that I would love to hear in this is some background vocals, some oohs and ahs. A little bit quiet vocal in
Put
there.
it on my mama, I'ma stay eating real shit. Don't even try and it still hit. God given, how the hell you can't feel this?
You know what I'm saying? Just some extra little details in the back, some melodic details in the back, but I really do like this a lot. HBK Jizzle says this is dope. Mugen says came in swinging. Yoshi Greater says I like this head nod. Molly Park says I'm liking the delivery. Mix sounds pretty good. It does sound pretty good. TV Nostalgia says pretty damn good. Mugen says love the chord progression and the beat. Sierra says I can cruise this. I agree too. Mix sounds pretty good. When this is finished, it's going to be really good. Joe Eliza said I rock with this for sure. This is Wavy says Schwavy. Beats Crazy says Brianna. And Sierra says okay backgrounds. You know, I do a little bit here and there. You can make me sing to you guys if you really want me to. Unboard, where is he from? I don't know. Tyreek, where are you from? Let us know in the chat. Are you from New York?
Give and take, everybody give and take. Always gave my energy to those who ain't reciprocated. You can
I'm not mad at this switch
but
up
the
either.
love cannot be imitated. Smell that shit from miles away.
Naj Tariq says he's giving West Side vibes. It's gotta be West Coast
Fucking feel
artist.
so lazy, fo. Feeling like I hit
From
a
Brooklyn,
wall.
that's what I
Though I
thought.
put in so much work and I ain't got a thing to show. Feeling like it ain't gonna work. Tears falling every show.
I actually
they
love
feel
the
me,
switch
though.
up on this
Don't
too.
think they hear me though. Don't think they
TV
hear
Nostalgia
me.
says fire, my
Don't
guy.
think they hearing me. Don't
I like
think they
this.
hearing me. Don't think they 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 hearing me. No.
Some shit like that. I hear the vocals in there already. It's just building off of them and adding your own. I like the sample, but if you could add some of your own touches to it, I think it would just elevate the whole thing as a full product. Tyreek Online on Instagram, if you're rocking with that one, I liked that a lot. A dot and dot. What is your artist name? A dot and dot. Let's make sure we get you in this priority queue and then save someone. I got you already. If you want to get to the priority queue, the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub here on Twitch, which is free if you have Amazon Prime. Or if you stick around to the last 15 minutes of stream, I will be bumping people up from the chat for free. But you have to stick around with us until the end of the stream for that. ANT, I don't see your submission in the Google form yet. So if you could just do me a feedback and make sure it's in the Google form, please. Blackout, I don't know why I didn't get a notification, but as soon as I have a notification come through, I got you. I'm just waiting for that. So I get the notification. If it doesn't come through, let me know, and I'll make sure that we get to you at some point, okay? I trust you guys to not lie to me, so please don't. What up, Chillin' Thriller? It was earlier? How earlier? I usually ask the people to just do it during the stream so I can keep track, because otherwise it's like I don't get notifications necessarily about it. Sierra, hello. Autumn Love. Boom. Hey, Soraya. Yeah, it's nice to have you back. How you been? Ashley Banks, I definitely got a submission for you. Oh, Sierra, this one sounds great. Let us know what you think in the chat. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. HBK, what's your artist name? Nice. Brianna says, guitar's dope. HBK, thank you. Unboard, we definitely got DMV artists in here without a doubt. Moses says the vocal hits different. This is awesome, says Brianna. This is going crazy, says DLV. Blackout, I got you. What's your artist name? I got you, Joe. No, this is really good. Wally Parks' voice is fire. Backgrounds are awesome, so sweet. Yeah, the vocal arrangement on this is really good. Ashley Banks, yes, vocals are fire. Tyreek says, damn. Shows has got 2 Twitch accounts, that's fine. Overall execution is ballistic, says Schwavy Asante. As always, the runs are really on point. Sierra _97 Camille, if you're rocking with this one, make sure you go follow. It's been a lot of really, really great music this year sent over, especially the unreleased stuff. So make sure you keep your eyes on her and take a listen to the stuff she has out already. Dov, thank you so much. Let me know your artist name again in the chat when you get a chance. Closed Casket up next. I think we might be missing somebody who hadn't sent in the... No, we're not. We're not. We're not. So dope. Yeah, it was really dope. A dot and dot should be submitted. Got it. Thank you. Got it. I swear this streams always puts me on some insanely talented people. That is the point. I'm glad you feel that way, and I'm glad you guys are finding stuff that you like. This is The Glory Days by S-Rock up next. Big vouch. All right, let us know what you think in the chat, as always.
Beyond the surface.
Want to know what you think of these songs. And again, if you want to guarantee a song gets played on stream today, the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub. And that gets you bumped into this priority queue, which we're going through first.
Just getting comfortable. Morning Star, man.
Some different vibes.
Soprano. All I get is C notes. I know it's a vice, but I love when she deep throw. Carry gas with me, I ain't never use a speedboat. And my cousins with me, we will never lack in numbers. Nigga get the trees straight from the tundra. Man, it's that
Flow is really
jackpot
dope on
straight
this.
from the casino. Say you El Dorado, but you really El Poquito. And this type of pain can't be used with the emo. When I'm
Moses the
in
Marauder
you
on
can catch
Instagram
me
if you're
with
rocking
my
with this.
people.
Brooklyn to
When I'm
Chicago.
in the city, you can catch me amigos.
Dov says, ooh, sounds like Perignon, let me know your artist name in the chat when you get a chance.
Kill my ego. Say you got fire, but you lying like a Leo. If my girl bring a friend, then we a trio.
Spaceboy Owner says this needs an anime AMV playing behind it. It's definitely an AMV kind of vibe for sure.
While my ancestors all look like they Kimbo. While my niggas pull up 20 deep in a limo.
I got
While
you
they
down,
hop
thank you.
out looking for the smoke. While we do anything if everything is fake. When the lights come on, I know it's getting late. My girl's still up like it's everything.
What do you mean by
straight.
that? Dude
Man, I
rapping
feel
right
like
now
Wayne,
goes
baby,
by Candy
sorry
Morning
for
Star.
the wait. Hey.
Oh, this is the artist that... Okay. Yeah.
Still blasting.
Travis says, I find it ironic that I was listening to Slum Village prior to the stream, and that's who the beat reminds me of. I also hear Earl on the vocals. Nope, I got you, Joe. Yeah, shout out Kenny Morningstar. I like this. Again, it's Moses the Marauder on Instagram. If you're fucking with this, make sure you go follow. And this is called The Glory Days. The Glory Days by S-Rock.
I think that's me. Okay. Hello. Wait.
This is cool vibes. I like this. Perignon says it gives me off future vibes. I'll fuck with it. Joe says, don't sound like how he looks. You find that a lot. I'm not mad at that either.
Ego floating around like it's a stingray. Take picture, freeze frame, post Mr. Peep game.
This mix is actually pretty good.
Nah, it'll never happen.
The reverb / delay on some of the vocals is a little aggressive. But I get the stylistic reason for it, so I'm not really that mad at it, if I'm being honest. And T, thank you. Do you have a second song you want us to play on stream? Make sure you put it in the Google form if you do.
it better over clever, going meta by the letter. And ever since that boot drop, I've been proving too hot to touch like the soup pot. And let's be honest, my nigga, you not. I'm higher than several.
Ooh, 5 minutes and 38 seconds is extremely long. That's maybe the only thing that I would say.
I'ma just stop.
Because that's a whole... We're only halfway in the song right now. That's a long attention span needed. Mugen says bringing back Cypher vibes. I definitely feel that. That's maybe a visual would be a stronger pairing with this than just the audio. Specifically because it is like more of a Cypher type vibe. Senaj, thank you so much. Yeah, you definitely got to hit me with some switch ups if it's going to be a 6-minute long song, if I'm being honest. Sinoj, let me know what your artist name is in the chat. We'll make sure we pull you into the priority queue. Thank you.
Made it off the rocks, I'm finna take it off the top like a juice fade. We been in the crusades. What if God existed? He'd probably be killing cops, rob a crooked politician. My pops would have his pops.
I don't know how many more verses there is. Yeah, bit dragged out now. I probably would have cut it after this verse at the longest.
Dopamine, I go to sleep, I hope I dream. My homies
And then
told
done a
me relax,
remix
'cause
with
I just
additional
wanna
people
taste
on
the
it,
green before they smoke
personally.
me a pack Colette. This acid has been passing me by. Get low and again, it's back to these highs, and ain't no coming back when we die. They stretch your truth like a fat bitch.
Tyreek says I like how everyone has their own sound though. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. It's definitely a lot of varying styles out of the vocalists, and I think that's good. And everyone's voices sound good together. It's just the length of the song, which I can't get my head around.
Nigga, I'm the shit beyond the shadow
without a switch up.
Space
Boy says this track would have hit way harder as a 1 minute 30 song would make me want to replay it. Yeah, you could have honestly. I maybe would have released this like 7 different times with each verse being a new version of the song almost, or a remix of it.
Yeah, I got those fresh flows. Yeah, I got those.
Music still blasting, hitting like some acid.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it, honestly.
I'm selling dope to the masses.
But the length is like a hard thing for me to get around, especially for artists I might not know yet. You know what I mean? Like if this is fucking One Train and it's like 8 minutes long, 10 minutes long, but it's like every fucking artist on it is like an artist that I'm already aware of, that I'm excited to hear together, that I've never heard together, like maybe it's different. But I think especially like for artists that are more emerging, like as you're getting started out, highly don't recommend a 6 minute long song, just especially without switch ups. If it's 2 different songs in one, maybe, but even then I'd say split them up and release 2 different songs so you get the most out of it. But that being said, I enjoyed what it was. You know what I mean? I do like the cypher vibes. I think a visual aspect would maybe sell that one for me just a little bit more personally. Yeah, I agree with Naj. 5 minutes for a new artist is too long. I would tell any new artist this at all. 5 minutes is long. Do less. Split it up and make more content out of it, and just repurpose as much as you can, so you don't have to make like fucking, you know, a song every month, or 2 songs a month, or 3 songs a month that you end up putting out. But you can just milk the fuck out of that one thing for as long as possible. I can listen to like I can listen to a track like Oldie straight through every time. Yeah, same, kind of. Not every time. Even like fucking Rafts, right? Like Raft by fucking ASAP and all them. Like I can't always listen to it all the way through. I really got to be in the mood. That's a cypher though. I agree, that's what a cypher is. But then like for me, it's just like visually, I like to see a cypher. When I'm sitting just listening, so I don't want to listen to a cypher for like 8 minutes, really. Like honestly, and I think most general listeners will kind of feel the same. And that's not to say don't do it, but if you are going to do it, do the visual side of it. I think the visual aspect of a cypher actually makes it way more appealing to like a fan than anything else. The different voices of switch ups, basically, yeah, but if like I guess, but then it's like the production just repeats and loops for like 6 minutes. So like there needs to be more variation in the production as well as in the vocal for it to be really a switch up, in my opinion. I don't know that I would call different artists coming in a switch up, because the production stays the same throughout. So it's just like looping like a beat over, you know what I mean? Like there's like even little details of like taking instruments in and out just to like make things feel different, I think would be a good thing to do for something like that. There was a beat switch halfway through. Oh, I missed that. And maybe that's not enough of a switch up if nobody else got it either. I don't know. Just my opinion. As always, this is always just my opinion. But what up, Kai Blue? Nice to see you. Whoa. What are you talking about? Frank Ocean messed up the vibe on Rafts. We can fight about that. I actually quite like Frank Ocean's verse on Raf. That's all. Derek Bowman by Mugen the Human up next. Let us know what you think. And as always, look, this is just my opinion, so take it how you will.
Yeah.
Just because... Yeah, no, okay, good. I was about to say, like, I fucking love Frank's verse on Raf. What are we talking about here?
Yeah. I got a little swole, I live like Larry,
but I can't.
Couldn't be no crawdad.
Stop.
In the hood, but he still capped. Now we like, what the fuck you call that? He's scared of
we
his
got
reflection.
Lyrics.
Be pretending
he ain't saw that.
No
callbacks.
He moved through life with no regard
for all that.
I wish you knew that you ain't have to live the way they
tell you to.
And you could just be you instead of people that don't rock with you. Stop trying in spaces that won't accept you as you are.
I would have said mess with you.
Now you stuck with your new character and you gotta act the part. Just know I feel for them. Ain't nothing real for them. Praise to the most high. Real ones around me and I kill for them. Just know I feel for them. Ain't nothing real for them. Praise to the Most High. Real ones around me and I kill for them.
I like this a lot.
Tell the AP standing around me, they like
Luffy.
Cause I don't not be for nobody and I'm about to show they like, what is you
doing?
If you had the options, that's just your problem and you think that pussy gon' solve it. If you couldn't pull in a pool full of fish, my nigga, then you should just stop it.
I love this. This is great.
You just wanna see if they go. Ain't even thinking about
It's just a remix for real.
Amazing,
bro.
Gotta back up, show low spine. Get back up, this one of your life.
Everybody fucks with this in the chat.
That's the right time to align with all your kinfolk.
I like this a lot. I've been fucking with Mugen the Human pretty consistently every week. He's been sending stuff in so far.
Just know I feel for them. Ain't nothing real for them. Praise to the Most High. Real ones around me and I kill for them. Just know I
Shout out to the
feel
vocal
for
switch up in the stacks.
Ain't nothing
Agreed.
real for them.
The auto
Praise
tune
to the
switch was
Most
crazy.
High.
I liked it a
Real ones
lot.
around me and I
Mugen
kill
the
for
Human
them.
1 wood on Instagram if you're rocking with this. Mugen's Trash on Twitter if you're rocking with this one. Make sure you go follow. I'm a fan, Rudy. If you're in Chicago, make sure you tap in with Mugen, man. Definitely a lot of potential there. And man, the voice is good, the writing is good, the ideas are really cool. I'm a fan. I'm a fan for real. There's no bullshit. Punch Back by Save Someone up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're gonna keep things moving.
Yeah. Cause every time I wake up, I feel the same shit. What's the point? Can you make it? I just hope I never raise hopes again. Yeah.
This is cool as fuck too.
Stay up all night wondering. At the end, will you welcome it with open arms? Or will you punch back, grab a knife, make it open?
Joe Liza says this is crazy. Sanoj just like it already. Yosh says, ooh.
Did it ever really matter something more than me? Or was it all conflated self-worth for the need to breathe?
Whoa. The production. The production on this is insane. Save Someone. I'm just gonna save someone on it on TikTok. I'm just gonna save someone on Instagram too. I fucking love this. Whoa. This is nuts, says Yosh. Different. I like this as HBK. Well, if you do, make sure you go follow _save someone. This shit is beautiful. It's called Punch Back. Just came out on SoundCloud a day ago. Is this out on Spotify, dude? My dude, Drew Empire. Thank you so much. Rapping Drew, if I'm not mistaken, right? Soraya says I thought it was Brackens. I fucking love this shit, bro. Punch Back. Not out on streaming yet. When are you putting this on DSPs? Other than SoundCloud. Schwavy says this is pretty daring. That's what's up. Yep. Big Brackens vibes, says Spaceboy. I know Ashley Banks says, what's his artist name? It's Save Someone. One word. Needs to submit this to TV, film, and games. I could definitely see this on like a HBO teen coming of age show without a doubt. Spotify's taking forever to post, but it'll be up ASAP. That's fine. Let me know when it's up there. I'll definitely be sharing. I put it on Audio Mac too, and send me the Audio Mac link if you can. Save Someone. I would love to put that in Fresh Picks. Very dope. _save someone on Instagram and on Twitter. Make sure you go follow. Oh, ANT. I'm just going to do this myself. Goro says needs to be. Yes. It was fire though, says Sarai. I agree. Bracken's my favorite artist right now, says Spaceboy Uno. That's awesome. Maybe you should learn how to spell his name. I'm just trolling you. But you have spelled his name Bracants like 4 times in the chat. So I'm gonna clown you a little bit. It should definitely be an editorial playlist. A lot of music we find here should be. And that's honestly a big part of why we do. Bro, what the fuck am I doing here? ANT Games is the song? Bro, I cannot find your fucking thing at all. Is this you? Yeah, this is you. I can't get it on Apple Music, sorry. Games, the Taishi remix is all we got here. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. Sorry. Breakhands. That's not how you spell it either. Yeah, it's just mad funny. You guys are hilarious. Definitely want to see this Kai Blue thing go. No, I'm just playing. Bro, you're hilarious. I'm just fucking with you guys too. I'm not rude. Break dance. Alright, let us know what you think. This is ANT with games. What do you mean use the link? I don't have Apple Music, so it won't play. I'll just get the fucking preview. Definitely a decent pop song here. Spotify's the best DSP in my opinion. Don't let the other ones hear you say that. They will hold it against you. Naj says another sync placement, definitely. I like a lot of the details in here. HBK says, wow, this is dope, great voice. It is cool, it's mixed really well too. Jordan Vega, let me know your artist name in the chat when you get a chance. Yosh says this is very smooth / clean. It is. Could definitely see this getting synced in a commercial. Giovanni says it's dope, for sure makes it clean. Production's really great, I agree with Shwavy. Reminds me of Majid Jordan. I don't know. Soraya says love it. Oh, Sheer and Bray. Let's go, bro. Is that under Sheer's name? Joe Lies is not a pop fan, but this is dope. There you go. Molly Parks says no complaints radio song. Oh, producer name is Jordan. Okay, bro. Filling the vocals on this is Drew. Naj says, yeah, if you did submit with Apple Music, it'd be good if you resubmit, but I can always look it up. Worst comes to worst. It's not the end of the world. Please said, I subbed, but I don't know if you moved it up yet. I didn't see you resub, so if you automatically did it, just let me know, and I'll make sure I get you, Blizzy. Thank you. That was a... Oh, fucking goddamn it. Sorry. A dot and dot. Sometimes you guys' stuff doesn't show up on SEO, like on Google search, because the SEO is just not in your favor. So it just makes it a little hard to find it sometimes. That's why I asked for a link. But it's all good. It's all G. A dot and dot on Instagram. If you're rocking with that one, make sure you go follow. I like your visual aesthetic too. It seems very put together. John Carlos up next. Again, if you want to make it into this priority sub queue, which is what we're going through right now. Currently, it goes down to here. You have 7 more submissions from the priority sub queue. But if you want to be in this priority sub queue, the best thing you can do is either subscribe or gift a sub, and that will get you bumped up in the queue, just like I'm doing with Blizzy right now. Blizzy, what's your artist name again? It's just Blizzy, right? Blizzy Now. That's it. Boom. All right, I got you. So if you subscribe or gift a sub, that will get you bumped up in that queue. Those songs are guaranteed to play today on stream, and we'll play those songs first before we get into some organic songs from the submissions throughout the day. If you want to not spend money and you do still want an opportunity to get bumped up in the queue, you can stick around until the last 15 minutes of the stream, which will be roughly at around 7:45 p.m. Eastern time, and I'll be bumping people up from the chat for free. So stick around. If you don't want to spend any bread, that's totally fine. I'm not trying to steal your money. I promise you. This is The Comeback by John Carlos.
Watch out for Handle, boy, you're still killing it. Took a break off, but now I'm on some villain shit. They hate I'm on, but yeah, they still feeling it.
This is an old school ass flow right here, and I kind of like it.
No need to flaunt when you was leaving dealerships. You need cosigns and me, you want some different shit. I guess that explains all our differences, yeah.
Bro, I can't lie to you. You look almost exactly like a friend of mine.
Got a high caliber, do your research. Yes, I got a long catalog. It's just you and me, and you can bring your friends along. She's never been to Ibiza. I told her don't trip. Go ahead and
Gives me mid-2000s vibes, and I'm not mad, says Spaceboy. No, I agree with that. Save Someone says fire from the jump. Joe Eliza says this is dope too. Dave says the flow is dope as hell. Oh, I love the production, says Tyree. Yosh and Unbarred, let me know your artist names when you get a chance. Bro. Really quickly, I need you. Does my guy not look almost exactly like my homie? Pedro, bro. Are these two, bro? Are you related? Right? I'm not tripping, right? These are two different people. So tell me what the difference is. Watch out for Handle, boy, you still killing right? It. Been around town, you boys is not killing like, shit. What the fuck? Yeah, and I just had to witness it. Yeah. So tell me what the difference is. Yeah. They look like twins. Up the flows, cause it's levels to the shit. I'm at the top, flow is getting heavy in the mix. You guys not related, right? Circle tight, ain't no room for improvements. Every time I'm back, baby, ain't no sudden movements. Nobody right? Have emotion. I'm glad I'm not tripping. Tell your bitch come over, she gon' get hit with this potion. Ooh, Chike. I like Chike already. Hey, bro, this shit is hard. I like this too. The bounce in this song is undeniable. And Yosh, thank you so much, man. I'm having a great time doing this. I get to find some dope ass fucking music and sometimes find some artists too. Voice reminds me of Pusha low key. That's fire. Clips vibe. Doppelganger. You even spelled it right with the little A's with the dots. Chike? Thank you for telling me how to say it. Chike is not the best name. Schwavy says it sounds infectious. I hear they feeling this. Yeah, 100%. Joe, I'm glad you came back. Thanks for coming to hang out. Gold Rose is your artist name, right? Gold Rose? It's just a guess, but Chike is such an ugly way of saying the name. Chike is much better. Heartbreak Jizzle on Instagram if you're rocking with that one. Honestly, pretty dope. I'm not mad at that at all. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought the bounce was really good. It felt good. The energy was good. That's the same thing 4 different ways, but, you know, I enjoyed it. Heartbreak Jizzle on Instagram if you're rocking with that. I honestly don't really have too much feedback. I think keep the same energy. Your delivery is great. I would say maybe the only thing is like make sure you can keep that energy. Yeah, I haven't heard anything like that in a minute, except for maybe City James Longa. And it kind of comes with the same vibe, like that 2000s kind of like feeling to it and bounce to it. But at the same time, it's not like a fucking. It doesn't sound like it's derivative either. I always talk about this. I don't like shit that just sounds like it's been like a ripoff of something else. But if you can take inspiration and pull it into what you're doing and make it sound new and refreshing, great, you've killed it. You've done the right thing. Joe Eliza, do not be nervous. This is called Vulnerable, Master number 2. And it's by Joe Eliza. Let us know what you think in the chat. Unreleased. Switch up is crazy. So I'm expecting a crazy switch up. Oh, you got the ad? Fuck. City James. Should we wait for Joe? Let's wait for Joe, because he got an ad. I think it's probably like a minute long. Joe, let me know when you're back in the chat. We'll wait for you. The beat does knock already. City James is fire. That's why I signed that song to Genius, because I loved the song. I thought it was really good. He's also an incredible videographer and video director as well. So I can't be too upset about anything. This does seem like it's about to be crazy. Let's wait for Joe. Joe. Where you at, Joe? All right, let's do this. We waited for you because you were nervous. We want to make sure we can give you all the love, because this was already sounding kind of hard from the jump. The way you move, you gon' sig when they sagging all that fleecing that you doing, that ain't you. Oh, I'm not upset about this at all. It's PHX. Thank you so much. What's your artist name? Let me know in the chat. Yosh says, oh yeah, that's something right there. As As the homie R&B Tommy says, this is sing to the coochie music. Background vocals do go really well. Here comes that switch up. Schwavy says this is really beautiful. Giovanni says laughing my ass off. Hey, I didn't coin the term. You take that up with Tommy. Or Tommy. Brianna says this is a late night drive. Definitely. This is sitting behind, light the incense. More stacks and harmonies, says Naj. I'm not mad at more stacks and harmonies ever. I hear the background vocals though, so I would bring them up a little bit just to, you want to create that really warm, it's not a way to describe it, round space almost, like very full. Strings are really nice. And then more additive vocal, like runs and stuff like that, I think would be good too. Like some extra shit in the back like that, you know what I'm saying? It can even just sit in the back. It doesn't even have to be that present. Yosh. Did I? Tremendous melody, right? Joe Eliza, bro. At Joe Eliza on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you're wrong with that. I definitely want to hear more. So please make sure you send more stuff in as we keep moving forward, bro. Interested to hear where you go. But very cool. Very cool R&B. I love some shit like that. What I was going to say is it's like sitting behind the wheel of the car in the cold with the heat blasting, just crying because some shit's happened in your life, but you have to do some like 8-hour long drive or 9-hour long drive to go somewhere, and you just are stuck in the car on your own, but it's cold and it just, like, everything is just, you know, crumbling around you. That's what the vibe of that song is. What a very specific situation. We try to keep it organized. Do I want to talk about it? No, I'm good right now. Life is good. Maybe when I was like 16, I'd want to talk about it, but not anymore. Yeah, a little bit more filling in that one. This is Over the Classic with Knockout. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Tell the water, put his hands up, back in my stanza. Ring the alarm, first round of that danger. Life throw you blows, quick jab out of anger. Back into the
off rip. What I will say on this one is there's too much delay on the vocal, and it's making the rest of the vocals a little messy. I'm actually not mad at the song itself, though. It's really just the delay reverb for me on the vocal that's fucking me up a little bit. You can say swag era music. What is that swag era? I also really like the melodic parts of this. Weird, but your voice kind of reminds me of Lil Nas X's a little bit. I don't know if anyone's ever told you that before, especially on the sung parts. Davey says a bet. A little bit. You know, this reminds me of like, and this is not a dig at all, because you got to bear in mind this man won like fucking Grammys. But this feels like some B.O.B. when B.O.B. was like still like really like an artist that everyone talked about times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course, bro. Command feedback or command submit at any point will get you the link to the form. All right, Giovanni. We'll see you on Friday. You have a good week, okay? Ova_the_classic. Ova_the_classic 2 on Instagram if you're rocking with us. It's the beat. It's the beat. That's what it is. Like, the production itself feels a little older. It's the kick drum. It's the kick drum, but then the kick drum open hat or crash cymbal combo. That part. Mugen says Death Fairy 2012, the best of 2012. Best! Perignon says I can hit Wiz on this. I could definitely hit Wiz on this. Or XV. Any XV listeners in the chat? Honestly, what I will say is the first verse for me did not hit as hard as every other part of the song. As soon as you got out of that first verse into like the chorus, melodic parts, and all this other shit, it's really dope. It's super cool. I like the way it develops. I just didn't like the way it started as much, so. And I think it is just the mix on the vocal in that first verse specifically. I don't know that it was doing the best favors for you from a frequency standpoint, but it's definitely the reverb and the delay that's throwing me off the most in the vocal. That I'd say that's really it. So either bust that reverb or delay to a separate channel, run it through an auxiliary channel, and control that volume separately, because that always helps. If I'm being honest, like usually 9 out of 10 times, the only reason it sounds like there's too much delay is because you're running your reverb or your delay on the same vocal chain as everything else that's supposed to control the vocal first. So I would highly suggest, if you're not doing this, to bust your reverb to a separate channel so you can control that separately of everything else in the vocal chain. That to me is like always like an easy way to just improve the quality of it, and have that delay hitting in a way that doesn't like mess up or pick up on any of like the frequencies you don't want from that main vocal chain. Because sometimes it's just the way that the vocal gets processed, right? Where it goes through this into something else, and if you don't have it in the right order, that reverb is going to apply itself differently than if you put it in a different place. And if you can run the entire processing to a different channel and it comes back, just the actual signal flow of everything works better when you run the reverb through a separate channel. That's all. I know that's a super fucking shit way of explaining that, but I'm not an audio engineer. This is just stuff that I've picked up from like fucking around and doing it myself. All right, Don Perignon up next. Verse didn't stick out, but the Carson hook was catchy. I would agree with that as well. All right, this is Back to Me by Perignon. I love this beat already. Let us know what you think in the chat. You guys are trying to get me to bar up in here. I know. I already know these beats you guys are sending in. Put me in my feelings. Yeah. Said that bitch to never call me again.
I wish I could make the stars align and bring you back to me.
I love this beat. What is this fucking beat, bro?
Back to me.
Perignon said, yo. I'm sorry, I just had to get the bars off. You feel me? 954 in the building. Was that Broward County? HJ. Bar up has a different, what does that mean, like bricked up?
You know I ball even though they did me dirty, and I be on my piece of cues, you know I packed the 30. I'm about to bless you with the 9, bitch, I know you heard me. And I be smoking on the vibe, I hold you pop the perkin. Even though that pussy tip top, I tell her she don't.
Oh, I like this, bro. Joe realizes this is dope.
When I fuck a real good, something like a slurping. Yeah, splashing in that pussy, bitch, she call me curry. Had to set me up a lick.
Oh, it means getting an erection in Australia. I got a funny story for you after this song. Super nice harmony doubles. I like it a lot. Yeah, vocal sounds really good. Molly says I like the sample. I do too. I'm into this. Perignon 954 on Instagram. I don't think this is out yet. Nope, not out yet. This is a rough mix. Give constructive feedback.
You can call me Master P, but I ain't Mr. Person. Told my enemy something I did, them niggas tried to curse.
Mix is super clear, and I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but it does feel like the kick and the sub is slightly too loud, like just a nudge too loud. And I would love to hear some sort of intro vocal that includes your voice on top of that sample, whether it is something a little bit more spoken, just to kind of keep the flow going. DOV said this is heat so far. I agree too. Ashley Banks, this is Perignon 954. Don Perignon is the artist name. Like the champagne, but Don instead of Dom. Beat is crazy, bro. Yeah, that's the only thing. I would just say the kick sub combo is like a touch, like a couple dBs too loud. And if you bring it out a bit, it'll just... Yeah, you could add something towards the end, but I don't know that you need to. Personally, like what, in this part? Actually, you know what? Because it does leave you the space to just kind of get a couple bars off. Yeah, there you go. Too much 500 hertz whack on the kick slamming it as low/mids. I would agree with that. I would maybe just spit like another 4 bars at the end here. Something really introspective that fits with the song. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I would agree. I would say that if you can fill this space at the end, it's not going to be bad. And then also, what it does give you the opportunity for is if people really like that section, you could actually just extend it, do a part 2 of the song, and then you have another piece of content you can roll out. Melodic bars is great. Again, Perignon954 on Instagram if you're rocking with that one. Make sure you go follow. I liked that a lot. The beat choice is really good, too. Man, you guys are going to get me spitting again. I tweeted I was doing features last week. A couple people asked me. I didn't do any. Ad-libs are a kind of B section. Great work. I would agree with HJ on that as well. HJ, it's good to see you, man. How you been? How's life, bro? We miss you around here. Janae Jones timeline up now. Brought up. What up, AP Still? You just sitting over there in Australia, barred up right now, bro? This is fire, Janae. AP Still in the house. That's a fact. Great voice. Flow's amazing, says Brianna.
But I guess your day was the day you played me. Want you know that I am doing good, as it should.
Oh, from Gary, Indiana.
See me while you scrolling and you see me looking good.
There's been a lot of talent that came out of Gary, Indiana. That's a fact.
You messed up in your day, but now I'm out here looking good.
Hey, bro, corporate world eats me the fuck up every day, dude.
Looking wealthy, looking fair, looking good.
Brianna says, give me Tink with Summer Walker. Jordan, your song is absolutely in the queue. Oh no, this is great.
I should've knew. Praise God for the bless up. Thank God I went knocked up. May not come when you want him, but baby, he know what's up.
Oh, you know G. Scott?
Man, I ain't lying. Always asking for a second opinion, and then he chime in. That's the homie steady spying. They say every dog has its day, yeah. But I guess you regret the day that you played me. Want you know that I am doing good.
I've known G. Scott since I was an artist. So like literally since like 2011, maybe. We had a song together at one point in time, I think, like years ago. Good dude, good dude. This is great. I'm definitely saving this. I'm definitely gonna share this on TikTok. I like this a lot. Oh yeah, I've been in this shit, man. Been doing this for a while. Janae Jones sings on Instagram as well. Super dope. I really actually thoroughly enjoyed that. Great R&B submission. Brianna Knight, you are up next. I have no feedback for you, if I'm being honest. I think the vocal was crazy clean. I would agree with A. Dot and Dot on that. I think the writing was really good. And honestly, like all of the melodic choices, all the rhythmic choices, super impressive. Like a really impressive R&B song. Sorry, I said my girlfriend gonna love that one. Look at that. I love you guys for sharing with each other. All right, Brianna Knight, So Deep, up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. We got the lyrics up for her as well. So we're gonna get straight into it. Baseline.
But yeah, one day we can kick back and relax. I just wanna chill with you.
Young Billy Davis, what's cracking, my dude? We got the Oz boys out here. Just here for the accent. He's got me bored, says HJ. Yep, saving this one too. Joel Isaac has so much talent. That's a fact. That's why we do this every week. I have such a good time. Seno, Poet Dreaming on Twitter. And Poet Dreaming on Instagram, too. Tone. Melt me with the tone. Oh, yeah, we're doing feedback, my guy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Runs of absolute perfection. Oh my God. The layering is incredible. Yes, my dude. Absolutely. Here's the Google form. It's actually a perfect vocal performance. Oh, no wonder this has 1.7 million streams. This is amazing. Tuning is minor, if at all. Yeah, if at all. I kind of like the not perfectly tuned aspect of it, if I'm being completely honest. Just, so many things I loved about that. I don't even know where to begin. But if I had to put my finger on one thing that was just absolutely outstanding, it's tone. Tone and control. Just really, truly exceptional. If you did miss any of the socials, don't worry. I will be putting all of the socials from people in the chat in our Discord after this. So make sure you join the Discord if you haven't. But yeah, that's absolutely phenomenal. We have about 6 more subscribers in the queue. So if you do want to subscribe or gift a sub, that will get you bumped up into the priority sub queue. If not, stick around for the last 15 minutes of the stream, and I'll be bumping people up from the chat for free. Aha! This is Drew Empire beside you, Master. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Yes, man, never keep them close. Hit them all with the adios.
Same thing with the reverb on the main vocal channel here.
Prove it wrong, I'll stand corrected. Not a proud bond and we'll wreck it. Stay open to the criticism. For a closed door for the mental prism.
Drew Empire _ on Instagram if you're rocking with this. I still think you need a little bit of work on delivery on this.
With the ones here daily, spread the love I carry.
It's just kind of matching the energy. 2-4 ATM. Oh, Tor hasn't paid yet. That's fine, bro. Stick around. Palma Agency, thank you for the follow. DCM Millsy, thank you for the follow. The vocals here feel like they need a nudge to the left, too. HS's Garage, 2-step vibe tight, drums are primo. Drums are very good. But this vocal feels a little off time.
If you need help in hand, I'll say, what will I do? Always stand by your side, I won't leave beside you.
Rep Tribe, not a block name. Bottom ops who got my ancestors lane.
Yeah, lagging a little bit. It needs a nudge. Probably a few milliseconds back to the left.
Back down when times egregious. We're no elitists. Stay humble, got strong allegiance. That's the way that it gotta be.
I wish the harmony was louder or stacked a little, says Brianna.
Even when it ain't regularly.
I agree. It's a bit flat. It just needs more layers. I do love a 4 count.
They could try and stop us now, but them right there ain't clever. If you need help in hand, I'll say, what will I do? Always stand by your side, I won't leave beside you. I'ma go.
Yeah, harmonies definitely need to be brought up. I agree with Nash.
They could try and stop us now, but them right there ain't clever. If you need help,
definitely got that UK garage feel, which I'm a big fan of. But I feel like the timing is so important on songs that are kind of in this space because the tempo is so fast. If you get off even a tiny bit, it's so noticeable. So that would be my feedback. Like I like the idea, but I would work on delivery a little bit more. I EQ the pads in 800 to 1.5 kilohertz area so the vocals are concave out without changing level, says HA. That's some good technical feedback for you. Artists make your songs full. I agree with Naj on that. Pocket's very important with this genre. I say this because it is so rhythmic. If you start competing with it, it kind of takes it out of the... Like, it makes it less fun to listen to, you know what I mean? Especially for people who, like, dance to that type of music, too. Like, it's, like, the rhythm aspect of it is so important. You really got to make sure the stuff's on time. Next up, we've got Jordan. Oh, this is the Sheer and Bray collab that I've been waiting to hear. So I signed Bray. Again, I found him on the Discord and the Twitch community here. I signed him to Genius Distro. We just put out Lost Cars 2 weeks ago. We have some other really amazing content pieces coming with him over the next month or so before his EP comes out later on this month. And then Sheer is another artist that we found on stream recently who I just fucking love. So I'm excited to hear this. Sheer and Bray. Really, really dope. This one's called Love Note. Check 7. Produced by Jordan, who I don't know, but I'm excited to listen to it. This is a work in progress for Sheer's upcoming project. Not mixed yet, so don't judge the mix. Oh, Bray's vocals aren't in yet. Boo. Hard. Fucking hard. I'm into this already. And Jordan Vega, I'm very familiar with your work, bro. I'm a fan. This is not you, though. Woo! It's a fucking heater. Psoriasis love this. Nash is fire. H-Chase is very cool. Ashley Banks is hard. With all the D's. Pause. We got 5 more subscriber priority queue songs to play before we start getting into stuff. Maybe from the comments. We'll see. AP Still, thank you for gifting that sub. As soon as it pops up, I got you, okay? Very hard. Jordan Vega _ on Instagram. Yeah, I can't wait to hear this finished version with Bray. There we go, AP Still. I got you, bro. If you have Amazon Prime, it's free. Just throwing that out there. Fire. I like that a lot. Next up, we got Blizzy Now. We're going to keep shit rolling. We're at 391 subs at the 400 sub goal. I wonder if we'll get to 400 this week. Welcome back, Yosh. This is Mode by Blizzy Now. And this goes crazy already, my guy. Fuck. Let us know what you think in the chat. You guys decided we needed to turn up in the second half of the stream today, huh? The space on the end is actually, I'm assuming, for Bray, the verse that they haven't imported yet. Doc Beezy, why are you so invested in this one? Blizzy Now on Instagram. DCM Nosy, what's cracking? Welcome in. We're turning the fuck up right now. Schwavy says this is hard, dog. Doc, I agree. This one's up there for sure. The energy. Because that's my boy, says V's. I fuck with the support. Perignon says this is hard. He's definitely underrated. Blizzy Now on Instagram. Not just Travis Scott vibes. Yeet vibes. This comes out November 11th. Oh, bro, you have an EP coming out November 11th. Why didn't you apply for the Discord community listening parties? Huh? Maybe we'll listen to the EP as a whole with the community before it comes out. You guys got to pay attention to the Discord. We got cool opportunities popping up for you. Make sure you apply. It's pinned in the lounge. Yay 2. Oh. Very hard. I like this one a lot. This is called Mode by Blizzy Now. Again, that's Blizzy Now on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. Ooh, this bangs. I agree. Tremendous Melody. How do I say this artist's name? Truman's Melody? Tremendous Melody? True Minds Melody? Doc Mills, DCM Millsy is on Instagram. Hey. Join the Discord. This is Take a Hint by Truman's Moldy. HJ, you have a good day, bro. You have a good week. Hopefully we see you on Friday. Maybe we can preview that in. Maybe. 3P Raji, join that Discord. We'd love to have you. This is Take a Hint by Tremendous Melody. Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we want to keep things moving along. Tremendous Melody. It's in the bio.
I just wanna say it, hey, we made it, we the best. DJ Khaled, know you made it happen, you finesse. She like to ride Range Rover with a tent. She don't want you now, and she didn't want it then. She don't really like you, but you can't take a hint.
Vibey, the ad-libs are really loud.
She like to ride Range Rover
With the delay on them, they feel so much louder than the lead vocal. So that's one thing that I would go back and change. Is just make sure the balance is there between the ad-lib and the lead vocal. Yeah, they smack a little hard, I agree. A little too hard. Just a little bit too hard. What up, Invisible Moon? Welcome back. Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. I'm not mad at the overall vibe of the song. Hear a little bit of Don Toliver says Schwavy. A little bit. I'm not mad at this. I will say I feel like there needs to be more of a hook in the hook. I don't know that this is the most memorable lyrically. And I only think that matters because in this subgenre of music in general, here's the sub cue. I'll highlight it for you. It's really actually from Chike onwards because we're listening to Tremendous Melody right now. But only because I feel like this is such a hook heavy genre, like this pop R&B, more commercial R&B lane. It's really important that the lyrics hit like that. I like the melodic choices. I like the rhythmic choices. Some of the lyrical choices, specifically in the hook, I think could be stronger to really pull us in and have us memorizing the words, if that makes sense. 3P Raji, if you want to submit, make sure you hit Command Feedback or Command Submit at any point during the stream. And that'll pop the Google form up for you. If you want to guarantee you get played on stream today, best thing you can do is either subscribe or gift a sub, and that'll get you bumped into this priority queue, which you can see is highlighted next to me right now. The next 5 songs will be subscribe to priority, and then after that we'll be pulling people from the chat and bumping them up for free. So stick around. If you don't want to spend money, that's totally fine too. Tremendous_media on Instagram if you were rocking with that one. I there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I do want to say that as well. Like, I'm only super picky about shit because I just want to give you guys some feedback that hopefully helps. So always take it how you will. This isn't ever me saying, hey, this isn't good enough or this isn't good. It is good. You're doing a great job. I'm always just going to try and tell you how I think you can improve. And then if you want to use that, great. If you don't agree with it, that's also fine. This is all my opinion. This is all opinion-based. This is all the opinions of people who are listening. And that is why I want you guys to always remember, at the end of the day, this is your thing. Do the thing that you want to do and the thing that you feel best about. But be open to listening to what other people think, because sometimes it can just change your perspective on things and help you figure out that next little step or the next little thing you can do to elevate what you are doing as a whole and just improve over time, because that is the end of the goal, or that is the goal of this stream, is to help you guys improve over time. and figure out how to be the best of yourself. That's all this is about, being the best version of you as an artist that you can possibly be. And if we can help you figure out how to do that, great. Okay? This is Scroll by Chike, who I already fuck with, if I'm being honest. I like Chike a lot. This is not my first time listening to Chike, but this is my first time listening to Scroll. So let us know what you think in the chat. I have a feeling you guys are going to like this one, though. This definitely feels like the audience's vibe.
2 strands in my blunt and Kiki don't know their name. When you send that package, nigga, use the most alias name. Home run, baseball, best can't grip feet. Amazon Prime, nigga, the man.
I don't know where I heard Chike's name before either, but I've definitely listened to Chike before, bro.
P to my ear like I'm calling the onion. Stairs the dope money in the walls of my dungeon. Block pumping, cannabis consumption. Bitch, I'm high.
You can follow out of me, _Chike, 3 I's, 3 E's. Let us know what you think in the chat, as always.
Scroll.
_Chike, 3 I's, 3 E's on Twitter, too. Where's Chike from? Kaibu says Big 2 Chainz vibes. Slide in the whip to this, says Gold Rose 24K. That's a fact. There's definitely some slide in music, without a doubt. PG? I wonder if that might be where I've heard him before then. Because I'd be fucking with a lot of artists from PG County just because I'm actually doing a show with a bunch of DMV artists in New York on the 29th. So I'm presenting Saki, Eric Penn, Tommy Richmond, My Name is J-Mac at Chelsea Music Hall, and Donnie Killjoy, who I also really enjoy. So if you are in New York on October 29th, make sure you pop out. We will be doing a special on tickets on the weekend of the 23rd, so the week before, Sunday through Tuesday. I'm not supposed to tell everybody this, but we're going to do buy one, get one free on tickets. So if you want to bring a friend, you get that second ticket for free, and you can bring your friend out with you. So make sure you keep an eye open for that. You can get your tickets for literally half price. We're only doing it for 2 days, so you guys can pop out with your friends, all right? So keep your eyes open for that. That was Chike with Scroll, and I did really enjoy that. I saved it. I will be sharing it on TikTok when I get to it. Big vibes. Gold Rose up next. As always, let us know what you think in the chat. We're going to keep things moving. We got about like 10 minutes left. I think I'll probably get through the subscribers, and then we're going to start bumping people up from the chat. And I agree on board. The lineup is exceptional, which is why I'm so excited about it being one of my first shows back in the live music space and the live event space. But I want to do one for the Discord community, too, in the metaverse. Just because it'll be easier to get people from all over the place.
I know there's angels around me. 4 for 4, I'm talking windy days, a lot of dirt,
so,
a lot of
keep your eyes open for that, too.
On the window pane.
This is fucking sick.
Looking in, Mortal Kombat girl, trying to get a grip on life.
Oh, I'm into this, bro.
Living in the future feels the loneliest. Monk, I need me some keys. Keep my composure, I'm moving with ease. Pay light, I'ma shine on them.
This mix sounds great.
Back in the day, they didn't want me. Now this shit make you slay your mama.
The flow is unique and interesting. Gold Rose 24K _ on Instagram.
I got priorities, no more parties. I can't conversate. Wake up early morning, splash my face with cold
Gold Rose 24K on Twitter too.
I gotta get it poppin'. Get my dollars up till it won't fold on me.
Kai Blue says this is crazy, bro. Nosh is smooth. Molly Park says yep. Yep. One more yep. Sorry. Now this is hard. I'm definitely gonna share this on TikTok when I get to it. Production is sick too, man. I like this. Joe Liza says smooth but upbeat.
These days, I've been dodging pilots, take on challengers. No, you cannot see me. I got baby mom.
Switch up, call me. It's pretty good. I like this. It's really well done.
Issues that I ain't resolved. My anxiety taking time bomb. No, I can't relax. So many things I can't afford. Still got creases in my forces. Only peace if I get portion. If no peace and not eat all.
Kai Blue says, oh, I love that. I got priorities, no more parties. While you spun the pronunciation. Produced by Rue, RU. Are You is his name, not Rue Are You.
No more parties, I can't conversate. Wake up early morning, splash my face with cold water. I'm out the door, I gotta go, I gotta get it poppin'.
Yeah, this is hard, man. This is actually really good. Well done.
These hoes be choosing up. Me, I ain't got the option. Is that cold water?
Gold Rose 24K _ on Instagram and on Twitter. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with this one. Shavy says it's actually really absurd the amount of talent in here. I can't help but be invested in the stream. To be truthfully honest with you, I feel this way every week. It's one of the things I love the most about this community and about this stream is that I get to really like dive in and find artists who have 60 monthly listeners who sound like that. Because it's like, one, it's like shocking, but two, like, you know, if we can support these artists, if we can drive more followers towards them, if we can pre-save their shit in the pre-save channel, which is in the Discord now too. If you're in there, make sure you're dropping your pre-saves in. Make sure you're saving other artists' music too. Those things make a difference. The follows make a difference. The interaction makes a difference. All these things make a difference. So the goal here is to really build this community around all of you to help each other grow. Do you have some resources about marketing yourself? Because that's my weak point. You just got to do it. I think the biggest thing that you have to get past as an artist and as a creative is just the idea that self-promotion is bad. It's not bad. Like, yeah, there are going to be some people who judge you for it. Those people are dickheads, right? Like, don't worry about it. You're trying to reach an audience of people that you've maybe not reached yet or don't know who you are. The best way to do that is to actually do the work of self-promotion. And that means going and commenting on people's shit, sending music for things like this, putting your fucking songs underneath people's comments on TikTok and on Instagram, connecting with curators, submitting through like the proper instructions on people's various channels, getting in Discords, like all that shit. It's just doing the work. There's not really a better way to put it. If you can afford to hire a team of people who can help you on the digital marketing side of it, do that because it will make things easier for you, but it's still going to come down to you doing the work. It doesn't matter. If you hire somebody that's still going to rely on you to do certain things that no one else can do for you, and if you don't have the extra money lying around to pay someone to do that, the best and easiest and cheapest thing you can do is just take the time to figure it out for yourself because they are going to make you figure it out anyway. So if you can just do it on your own and figure out how to do it, that's going to be better for you. It's going to save you the most money, and it's still going to have an impact. I would say once you have shit already moving, then I would invest in a team. Like if you got stuff moving on social and you just need a team of people to help you get that out to the world and make sure that it happens properly, do that. But if you don't have the budget for that, or if you're earlier on, I would just say, you know, really dive in, look at what other people are doing that works for them, figure out how you can emulate some of the success that other people have had with their content, especially if they sit in the same world or realm as you do from like a demographic standpoint, but identifying what artist you are, what kind of audience you're looking for, what kind of artists have the same audience as you do, and then kind of looking at ways that you can do some of the things that they're doing or appeal to the audience that they're appealing to in specific ways that they're doing it. That tends to be the way that I learn the most. I literally was having a phone call with somebody earlier today, and I was like, one of the benefits of like kind of being on the media side of things is I've been able to watch the way the labels break their artists and the kind of the strategies that they take, the things that they do. You can do that too. It's not that difficult. A lot of what I see is just because I know the person who's doing it, and then I can connect the things that they're sharing and the platforms that they're sharing with and their artists are going to, and just looking at it from an outside perspective to be like, all right, well, they're doing XYZ things on a release or on an album release or on a rollout. How do I tap my artists into the same kind of opportunities? Blah, 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 blah. Okay? Don't worry, the VOD will be up, so you can still get this sauce even if you got ads. Coast to Coast by PHX up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're going to keep things moving, and then we're going to start getting people from the chat as well. So stick around. After we get through the next 2 songs, we'll start pulling people up from the chat for free, okay?
When you come from Phoenix, you know how to make it up from nothing. You know how to force the
It'll be on VOD, don't worry.
You know they bluffing. They throw shade and now
Of
you
course.
ducking. You
I'm always here to answer questions. If you guys have questions at all, you can always ask questions in the chat. You can always ask questions in the Discord, okay?
Well, ain't that some shit?
I'm here to share what I know as much as I can.
Be that kid that said, you know, I did it from the west side.
Samad Savage is on this? I love Samad.
Run the court until there's no light on the west side. Just living my best.
A lot of reverb. I would leave with Young Billy Davis.
Pray for us on the west side. I'm just here trying to keep it a buck. You playing for quarters, you pussy, you suck. Just like the Warriors lose.
Lyrics need a little bit of work. It's just very wordy. I say this to rappers a lot, especially rappers who are just getting starting out. Because there is, I think, a misconception in rap music that you have to say a lot of words to write a good song. This is not true. You should do what's best for the song. song and the story of the song and cut down lyrics. Harpsichord definitely louder than the vocal in the mix. But things like you, just, I, me, them, and a lot of times you don't need those words, and they just add syllables. And it does feel like you're trying to, it feels like a lot of words are being tried to shove into each line here. And I think that's actually your downfall in this song. There are too many words trying to fit into too small of a space. I agree with Molly, less is more. It is, it's perfect pockets. It's finding the best rhythm for your voice and the right pocket for your voice.
Living my best life, do all that, it's like yes, I pray for us on the west side. West side. Wait, Slaughter, let me tell him about the east side.
Samad's gonna do his thing. He's a pretty solid artist, honestly. It could be forwards, but if you hit a nice pocket, it's max. Nice melody, nice pocket, it's max.
Emancipation and emancipations, but I'm done with waiting. Like I quit the diner, I don't fuck with bacon. They egging me on, take it to infinity and beyond. Caught a buzz, give him light.
Pick's not bad though. I agree with Space Boy Uno.
What it does. Said I never ever do it, but I hit him when I'm spitting like Beretta shooting. No, I'm better, but
I actually have the same issue with Samad's verse too. Though I do really like Samad, and I think he's got his pocket down a little bit more. I still feel like in this verse, is doing too much and trying to put too many words into too short of a space.
What's that? Oh, the mic sizzling. 2040 history books. They gon' remember him.
And at times it's a little offbeat too, so I would just check the timing on stuff.
I get the stepping. They gon' get booted. No, that's not Timberland.
West side, east side, think
I also maybe would have cut that part. This is just like an edit thing. Hey, 5 months anniversary, congratulations and thank you. Best part was the breakdown before. I think you could have actually cut this part. You could have cut this and gone straight into the hook too. It would have gotten rid of an extra 10 seconds of the song. That just, you know, empty space in a song is never, like, that's how you lose people, in my opinion. So I don't like to leave empty space. If you're gonna have an empty space, fill it with something. It's phx.hiphop on Instagram if you were rocking with that. I'm not mad at it. I definitely, as always, like, I always want you guys to keep going. This is never, ever going to be a thing of me being like, hey, don't make music. But the things that can improve, and this is just something for any fucking artist in here at all, anybody who's writing shit in general, keep your writing simple. Try and figure out how you can simplify things and make them as memorable for other people as possible, because at the end of the day, the listener is going to want to be able to sing back the things that they're hearing. That is why certain songs work better than other songs in the general market. That's why certain songs perform really well. It's because they have those hooky moments and those memorable lines. Generally, and this is not, I mean, it is a dig, I guess, at the general public and, like, the general audience, but they don't really give a fuck. And they're not really the smartest, like, in general. You know what I mean? Like, there are a lot of things that you will say that will go completely over their heads. And as lyricists and as writers, you're probably going to overthink the things that you write way more than anybody else is. So just keep that in mind as you're writing. You do not need to challenge yourself to write complicated lines or complicated metaphors, unless that's entirely what kind of an artist you are. But even then, when you look at the artists who are doing it, they're doing it in a way that is not that complicated. Even people like Frank Ocean, you can listen to them and you'll remember those lines because they're memorable. Though they might be cryptic, they are still memorable, and they are still relatively simple when it comes to, like, rhythmic structure. Like, they're not going to be so crazy that you're like, wow, I don't even fucking remember that at all. Ye is a perfect example. The most simple bars, literally poopity scoop. But today I was on fucking Spotify on Internet People, and that song is literally the last song on the playlist. There's a reason for it. So just keep that in mind when you're writing. Sometimes you don't need to overcomplicate things as much as you think in your head, because the way that we're listening to it is different than the way that you are listening to it. So just remember that. This is Contrast by Joe Eliza. We got one more song after this, and then we're going to bump stuff up from the chat. So if you are here in the chat, just get ready. You have to pay attention. It doesn't guarantee that your song will get played before the end of the stream. It's just another opportunity to get bumped up. So you have to be paying attention. Rhythm and melody, simplicity. I agree. Simplicity sometimes will do wonders. Even on the production side of things, simplicity will do wonders for you. What up, Key Story? Oh. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. This is Contrast by Joe Eliza. More volume on the vocal layers, especially the background vocals. Not yet, TV Nostalgia. Not yet. Wait until the next song. What do you mean the vocals were sampled? Shwavy says this got some swag to it. It definitely does. It's got a nice bounce. Melody's dope. Oh, background vocals were sampled? Gold Rose says I like this. I like it too. I like the ideas here a lot.
And I tried to make it everything like you meant to be. Found a way to my heart. Another part of your heart.
If the background vocals were sampled, I'd probably add some more background vocals, just layering wise.
I won't waste time trying to explain it. Like keep no sweat. Cause I cut checks about respect. She got my best and ran me dry to nothing's left.
Yeah, need some clarity on the vocals as well. I would agree with that. I think again, it's that bass line too is like extra fucking loud. I do agree with Spacebone. I don't feel the vocals, but I dig them, and I wish I felt them more. Like think of Aaliyah, right? Like this kind of has like an Aaliyah vibe to it. But the difference would be like in an Aaliyah song, you're always gonna really feel the song first and foremost, even though it's got that bounce and it's got that vibe. With this one, I just feel like I like the feeling, but I like the vibe. Make sense? I know it's a little like it's not necessarily the most clear feedback, but that bass line is very loud. That is the one bit of feedback that I can give is that bass line is very loud and it overpowers the vocal, so that could be what it is. But that's fire. I like that a lot. Joe Eliza on Instagram, if you're rocking with that one, make sure you go follow and support, because that's what this is about. Okay, we're gonna listen to this AP Soul song. When I press play, what I want you guys to do is this. Put your artist name in the chat if you are here. If you have not submitted in the Google form, I can't bump you up. But if you are here and your song is in the Google form, put your artist name in the chat right now. It's first come, first served, so I'll go through in chronological order of when they come in. I will not play all of the songs because we only have about 30 minutes left in the stream, but I am going to go through as many as I can. We may not play the songs all the way through in an effort to get through as many songs as possible, but that really just depends on how many of you are in the chat trying to get your songs bumped up. So if we can get to as many as we can, we will get to as many as we can. Blizzy, thank you for submitting for that. Mo Santi, I do see you. There you go. All right. Beautiful. So we're gonna listen to this AP Soul song. Still let us know what you think in the chat. I'll build this queue of stuff from the chat right now, and we'll get going. This is TBH featuring Israel by AP Soul, who I fuck with. He's hard.
Okay, my car ain't come with no keys. I'm pushing the button to start it. I cannot hear what you say. I got too much drugs in my body. Putting my foot in the gas. This motherfucker feel like it's
I'm not mad at this at all. Not even kind of.
be bad and crazy, but maybe I'm toxic.
Fun. This shit is fun.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Walk out the crib, Balenci on my shirt, and proud of my joggers. I want the hair like a bonnet. She be drawing on me like an artist. I paint a picture so perfect. She wanna fuck on the weekend, she earned it. She gonna bounce it and twerk for the earnings. I ball out like I'm Julius Erving. Caught a book and he put up a bourbon. Don't be talking about that shit, don't concern it. Niggas dick eating so much it's concerning. No, seriously, yeah, you should get checked out. I get bent like Panini, you pressed out. Made my first day so out without stress down. I've been balling so much, got you thought out. Whoa, where's the rest? I can make a quick call, get you stretched.
Sorry, I'm not looking in the chat right now because I'm building this queue too, so.
Ain't in the run through a check, how you get it right back, gonna get you respect. And these bitches, they breaking the neck for their kid, yeah, I promise I got it like that. Yeah, let's just be honest. Yeah, let's just be honest.
Let's just be honest.
Let's just be honest.
Let's be honest.
Let's just be honest. For real, let's just be honest.
Nah, I like this. It's got a nice bounce to it.
Like you honest. Yeah, let's just be honest. Oh, let's just be honest. What's the minority in all my groups? How to figure out what I wanna do. Stand out or blend with the crew. But my ego too big for that. Whatever I give them.
Okay, A.Dot, thank you. This is fire. Got me up, says Kai Blue. The energy's just wavy. Again, if you are here in the chat and you want your song bumped up for free, make sure you put your artist name in the chat, and I'll go through as many of those as I can before the end of the stream. Thank you.
Yeah, let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. For real, let's just be honest.
He's got a nice bounce. I do really enjoy AP Soul's music. And I hear the improvement too. I hear the growth, man. It feels like you've already dialed in on a specific sound and have like built off of that recently. I'm AP Sill on Instagram. Make sure you follow. It's been cool. I always say this on stream because it is truthfully one of my favorite parts, but seeing an artist develop over time, seeing the way that they grow and improve, like that's one of my favorite parts about this. So I love hearing stuff. If you send something and I don't like, you know, it is not hitting for me the first time, please continue to send music in because I love to hear the way that you guys grow and develop as artists. That is, to me, one of the most important parts of the process, okay? I'm AP Sill on Twitter as well. That was To Be Honest. All right, next up, this is the speed fire round. So like I said, if you're here in the chat, you want to get your song bumped up potentially for free, make sure you put your artist name in the chat right now. Crazy because the instrumental feels like a kid's song, but it goes hard. I agree with that too. We're still going to get feedback. We're still going to pull up socials. We might not listen to the songs all the way through just so we can get through as many as we can. But for the next 30 minutes, I am bumping you up from the chat for free. So if you are here, or if you have any friends who have submitted their shit, but we haven't listened to them yet, now's the time to tell them that they could get bumped up in the queue for free. Young Billy Davis, I got you already, my dude. I got you already. Spaceboy, you know I got you already. If you have already put your artist name in the chat, I've already got you. If you haven't, do it. This is Icarus by Moa Santi. Up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're going to keep things going. We're going to keep things going. I know nothing about Moa Santi, but he's from Harlem.
I'm jumping out my skin, longing for
I have no idea what to expect from this at all.
fastest that'll gleam. I want the city in my hands, desire is my thing. And I know in time I'll have you falling over me. As I shut the scars of the past that made me bleed. Wings on my back, hope caressing my body. I could kiss the sky when I'm in it like a bee. I'm coming with no gimmick, I'm purely undone. Staring at
okay, ANC, when I get to it, I'll pull it up on Spotify. Not crazy about this 50-second intro without any drop yet, but we'll see what happens. Super out of the box. Very unique. Intro's quite long. I just said that, TV Nostalgia, I agree. Space Window said this better drop hard. I agree. It's been a lot of tension building without a climax so far. Oh, that was not enough of a drop for me after all of the tension that was built into this. And the 1 minute and 30-second long intro is very long. Like there wasn't even like just a beat drop in between the percussion coming in and the sub hitting. Like you should have dropped everything out there and then just had everything drop together, even for a beat. Space Boy Owner said, yeah, that shit gotta make me stank face. Too much suspense built up for that. I agree. Definitely if it's gonna be that long, it needs a big drop. Unique direction, but the pacing of the song is off. I would agree. Keep going for sure. Because I do like the out-of-the-box thinking in general. Like, this doesn't feel like anything else, Rudy, that I've heard, and I like that about it. Mo_Asanti on Twitter. Mo_4 times, I think. Asanti on Instagram as well. Like, I will say, I think the idea is there. A Dot says, I love the build-up if I'm being honest, but the drop should hit harder than other than that. This is a different one. Ashley Banks says, thank you. I have to get off. Oh, Ashley. That's fine. You have a good one. I'm going to try and get to you anyway. If you go back and watch the VOD tomorrow, it should be there. DCM Millsy, there we go. Thank you. We'll put you into the queue and we'll try and get to you, okay? Yeah, I'm not mad at the ideas there at all. I think the execution could have been a little bit better, especially Perignon, send it. We've still got another 20 minutes left. This is En Route by Cozy Laurent. Yeah, I wish the drop was a little harder. It built up all that tension and then it didn't relieve the tension as much as I was hoping for it. Yeah, I agree. If it had a harder drop, it would be a bop. Even if it did just have that one beat break in between, like you could have cut everything out for a beat and then dropped everything back in and it would have just, you know?
It was 2 a.m. when you called me.
Alright, this is Cozy Laurent on my way. This is a brand new artist. So let us know what you think in the chat.
Said you miss me, never too long. Here I come. I'm on my motherfucking way to ya. I hope that your ears in the bar. You know how I love when you're comfortable.
Intro is beautiful, says Young Billy Davis. I actually like this a lot. The chords are beautiful. The vocal mix could be a little bit better. Nah, you got this, bro. Keep going. I like your thought process because I can tell you're thinking differently. And that's important. So just keep experimenting, keep trying different shit. Definitely need the kick to hit more on this one. Oh, this is your cousin? Less reverb delay on the vocal, more volume on the vocal. That's what I need from this. Drums need to hit a little harder, I would agree with that. Vocals and chords are really nice. All the music aspects are beautiful. Melodic choices are really good too. It's just the mix. And then I would throw a little bit of tuning on it just for the effect. TV Nostalgia says next song's the one I promise. It better be. You're making promises like that in the chat.
What happened?
It's the reverb delay thing is the same in here as it is for everybody else. It's just take it off the main vocal.
Drive safe.
The main vocal thing, the vocal chain. Take it off your main vocal chain, throw it into a bus. But there's a lot of stuff that I really do like in this, and that is something that I will say, like off rip. The song number 1, this is really impressive. So I definitely love to hear more. But just finding that vocal mix is, you know, that just comes with doing it a bunch of times. So there's nothing you can really say about that. It's just doing it, mixing a bunch, and then seeing what hits, you know? Cozy's World on Instagram. No vowels. Yeah, musicality is beautiful though. Again, a lot of the right ideas, and I definitely want to hear more from that artist as well. All right, we got our first and only music video of the day so far, which is a bit of a shock. Usually we get a bunch of fucking music videos, but we're gonna go to music video mode for this.
Welcome to the world of absolute cocktails. Meet Bloody Mary.
Let's see what's
Spicy.
up.
Keeper
Intro's
of
long,
million
but very
secrets.
worth it. Oh no. How long is long? The song is 5 minutes long. That is so long in general. Not a music video, that's fine. Wish you'd have vibed with more with that guitar in the background. I'm not mad at that so much. Well, at least this intro so far is really beautiful musically. Just so you know, in general, I'm not with the 5-minute songs or 6-minute songs, like, as a consumer. I would just keep that in mind. And what I will say is this is great once you get past the intro. The rest of this so far needs that intro to be shorter.
Just look how you caught me. See me back in high school, emotion stress haunted. Crowd jumping out, this motherfucker so daunting. Crown me king when I did my own thing. Niggas couldn't really see. Lens blurry, not a mink, hella furry. Nigga now turn in the world.
45 seconds to get into the actual like vocals is a long time. I like the tone a lot too. I like the song a lot. But this is just a thing for you, like as a newer artist. Like, one, especially on YouTube, like you will lose viewers in the first 30 seconds. So like it just is what it is. I would do what you can to keep YouTube videos short and get straight to the music. Just cause like, I don't want you to lose listeners before they even get to this part. This part's great. You know what I'm saying? Twiggy says this one has me hooked. I like this a lot. The hook is great. It sounds super interesting. All the vocals are amazing. The layering is fantastic. If we weren't doing this on stream, though, I don't know that I would have made it to the point where this all came in. Or I would have skipped through it.
Niggas like me grew up really thieving and shit. Yes, sirree. I associate myself with the group. Desperate, young and dumb, black boy, point to prove.
Chat's fucking with it too. So obviously, musically, you've done a lot of good things here. And I would echo those things. Flow is great. Drop strings slightly in mix. I'm not mad at that either. Slightly. Maybe even widen them a little bit. Definitely super talented. Piece Races is dope. I think it's dope too. But I agree with Naj. Consumers' attention span is mad short. Like so fucking short. So just keep that in mind when you're creating because it does make a difference, especially if you are focused on gaining new fans. Definitely hit Billy Davis up. That is a good idea for you to do. The vocals sound great though, especially on the hook. The hook is wonderful. Corin, the producer on Instagram. You did a great job on the production here. I like the way it moves, like the production moves too. Is there a switch up here? Is that why it's 5 minutes long? I'm also not mad at the song if it's 5 minutes and there's a full switch up in it. Okay, well, I'll take back the 5 minutes comment. Though, I will say, generally, when a song is 5 minutes long, I would just split them up into two and drop them both as individual singles with an outro/intro on both so that you get more streams from it and more opportunities to get playlist placement with both. That's all. Ooh. I do feel like the average consumer wouldn't stick around either, but I do really like this a lot. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't. Because it does develop really, really well, too. Unless it's an album, I understand it within the context of the album. I understand it within the context of an album, too. I agree with everyone's commentary here in the chat. Yeah, like, I see both sides of this, like Chanel. I love certain parts of it. Musically, I'm a big fan of it, but the intro being so long and the song being so long are two parts for me that I think would detract from how well it would do in the general market. But I really like it. I love the production, and I really like the writing on this a lot. I think you did a great job. I definitely want to hear more from this artist in general. And from the producer, too. All right. We're going back to... This is the IG of the producer, specifically. So producers here in the chat. TV Nostalgia. Corin, the producer, produced this. Or is this the artist, too? I don't know. This is someone's socials who was involved in this. Yeah, the first pic's hilarious. It has me dead also. Billy Davis up next. That's his artist. Okay. Cool. Next up, we got Billy Davis, who you need to hit up. TV Nostalgia. I go by all C says took me somewhere as soon as I came in. Amazing. This is Jedi featuring Chelsea Warner and Mung Mung by Billy Davis. Let us know what you think in the chat. Vibes, bro. Big vibes. We got about 10 minutes left, so we're going to try and speed through some more of these songs before we get off tonight. If we've already played you on stream today, we might not get to you, just so we can get to some of the other ones, but I'm going to try and get through as many of these submissions from the chat as possible, okay? Before we go, raid somebody else in the Twitch music community, which you should stick around for, too, if you're looking for another place to send your music. You'll find one. So Billy Davis produced this one. You can find him at Young Billy Davis on Instagram, all the way from Oz. I'm gonna try. Don't give up yet. Bro, what? How are these? Are they flutes or panpipes? Regardless of whether they're flutes or panpipes, the fact that they sound so realistic. Did you record those panpipe/flutes? Analog? This flute hits me in my solar plexus. It really does. This is a great fucking song, bro. I could buy LCC. This is crazy. Versus this production's hitting. Real flute? Fire. Nah, this is nice. I can hear it in a movie. I could definitely see this in a movie. Any Pixar film. Your homie is an orchestra flautist. That was the word. Fire. Again, if you're fucking with us. Oh, the vocals are great. New Legends. That's fine. We'll be back on Friday. Young Billy Davis on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. This is Jedi featuring Chelsea Warner and Mung Mung. I'm going to skip this last hook so we can get into the next song and keep shit moving because we've only got like 10 minutes left before we go raid somebody else from the music community on Twitch. We got another music video. This one's called Thick. This is an ad right now, so don't judge us off of this.
It's time to invest in the energy of now.
Y'all be sending the YouTube links even if it's not video, huh? Why? What's the reason for this?
Look at my beard thick. Look at my bitch, she thick.
Look at my beard thick. Hilarious.
Look at me bop like this. Look at my beard thick. Look at my bitch, she thick. Look at my blunt thick. Look at me bop like this.
Spaceboy Uno on Instagram if you're rocking with us.
Look at me bop like this. Look at my
bounce is good.
Look at my
it's fun.
Look at me talk like this. Yes,
I would have fun listening to this
if it
came on.
I'ma just flick my wrist. Swim in my cash, platinum plaques. I'ma show off my shit. I don't see a reason I should ever slow down. They say I'm the one, but I'll never ever slow down. Yeah, I want it all, so I cannot ever slow down.
I'm not as crazy about this melodic part as I was about the rap part, personally. Only because I don't know that it necessarily needed in this song. But I love the hook. The hook is great.
Look at my bitch, she thick. Look at my blunt thick. Look at me bop like this. Look at me bop. Look at me.
It's giving Amine a little bit. I would love to see a visual treatment for this. I think that would definitely add to selling the vision and the aesthetic of everything.
Wait till I show the whole glow.
You could do a really fun video to this song.
I got that soul. Yeah, I'm ready to go. I be like Leo da Vinci, Mona Lisa pieces all in your
Look at me, Bob.
This
is Team Grandview.
I'll disappear with your girl in the city. See, I got the vibe. I got the vibe. The type of guy you call to feel more alive. Bump to my music while we on a drive and stay on the ride to the end of the night.
If you're rocking with this one, like I said, make sure you go follow the artist, Spaceboy Uno on Instagram. Definitely a fun little song. Definitely would kill. That's what I'm saying. The visual content for this would really, really kill, and would absolutely help sell everything as a whole. I feel like for songs like this, when it is so fun, the visual aspect can be such a make or break. You feel the Amine comp? Hey. I fuck with Amine heavily. I think he's done a great job of making fun music and pairing a great, compelling visual aspect to it that sells everything as a whole. So it's a great place to go off of. All right, this is Got It Bad by Naj Tariq. We got 6 minutes left, so we're not going to listen to these songs all the way through, but we're going to try and get through as many of these as we can before we get off. I appreciate you guys rocking with me today, as always. We're going to go raid somebody after this and take our community elsewhere, so stick around. I'm a big Amine fan. I fuck with Amine heavily. Yeah, keep doing your thing, Spaceboy. I want to hear more. I always want to hear more from you guys, like I said. Naj, this is smooth. Loving the melodies here. Definitely tap in. If you're in here and you haven't joined the Discord yet, make sure you join the Discord. We got some cool shit coming. Fresh Picks submissions are still open, so if you have Audio Mac songs, Audio Mac links, send them on the Fresh Picks channel. Don't send anything else or it gets deleted, though.
So I'ma let you do what you do.
I love the melodies here. Voice is definitely Tank reminiscent. Loving the melodies, loving the runs, loving the little details in the background vocals. Lyrics are lacking for me a little bit on this. But again, I feel like the tough part about being in this genre in general is figuring out how to stand out from, you know, like the fucking Chris Browns and the Tanks of the world who've been making this type of music for so long. So I think that is going to be the biggest challenge, is really setting yourself apart as an artist from those people who kind of dominate the genre. But I don't think there's anything bad about this. Like, I think everything about it's really high quality. The vocals sound great, the mix is great. I just don't know that this song specifically, and it might be the production aspect of it, I don't know that this song is the one that catches my ear and like really gets me to dive into the rest of the discography. But I don't really have a reason for it. So it's something about like maybe the hook just could be a bit catchier word-wise. Because the melodies are there. Like I feel like I remember the melody already by the end of the song. But it's the words that aren't hitting for me. Does that make sense? It's so close though. So we weren't gonna listen to the whole fucking song, and then I got sucked in. Nush Tariq on Instagram if you were rocking with that one. We got Molly Park up next. Fuck, we're gonna try and keep it moving quickly so we can get through at least the next 3 of people that weren't heard yet on stream. Yeah, I would just keep working on the songwriting itself, and I don't know if that's like an overarching thing or more song specific. I'd have to listen to more, to be honest, to make that judgment. But like, I do think everything else is there, man. Like, I think it could just be writing really catchy hooks, which is hard in general. And R&B is tough, so that's all. This is Molly Park with Nevermind Rewind. I like the idea again here. I don't know if the execution is doing it for me. Molly Park 2A's on Instagram if you are rocking with this. To me, one of the things that you could really work on, and this is like a vocal thing, it's a little nasally in the delivery, which is fine when it's more rapping stuff, but when you start to get into the more sung stuff, I feel like the tone of it doesn't really do you justice. So just work on opening up a little bit more and using your diaphragm when you sing specifically. You really want it to be coming from here, not here, and that'll change the way your vocal feels also. But that would be my biggest feedback, to be honest.
Molly Park steady, savage, living lavish, starlight, stage fright, spotlight, my life. I don't care what you said last night. They just talk about mine.
It's just on the more sung parts. Yeah, there are some lyrics that I would change to. I agree with Kai. But I think the one thing that you do really well that I do want to commend you on is the energy in the delivery. Like, I do feel like every time you send something in, the energy is matched with the production, and that's something I'm a huge stickler for. Like, when the energy does not match the production at all, that is something that just, like, throws me off, and I can't even get into the song. So, like, regardless of the lyrics, which I feel like songwriting in general is always something that you can work at and improve at, unless you're, like, a fucking Grammy winner. And honestly, even then, sometimes I don't think that their songs are that incredible always, right? But the performance itself and the energy you bring in the vocal is something that is really, really hard to get if you just don't get it. And for me, it absolutely kills, like, a listening experience. So I do want to commend you on that and just let you know, like, the things that you need to work on are just things that you can work on in general. I don't think that it's something that would stop anyone from listening to you necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I am only on Mondays and Fridays because I do have like 4 other fucking jobs that I do during the week, including artist management, A&R, digital PR, and like a wife and shit. So yeah, Mondays and Fridays from 6 to 8 p.m. are the times that I can get on and do this live. But throughout the week, I'm listening to submissions as they come in for different opportunities. So make sure you tap in on socials and stuff too, because there's always other stuff that you can send me music on where I'm checking it out. This is Young Hayes, Sorry Not Sorry.
Pull up in a brand new fit.
We're gonna do this last song after this by Scion, and then we're gonna go raid somebody. Too fucking busy, man. I made 2 TikToks today as well. Don't at me. This is hard. I like this. I love the way the vocals sound. I love the production on this. Energy's on point. Always room for improvement is definitely just in general a mindset that you should keep as an independent emerging artist, or even as a signed artist. There's always room to improve. There's always room to grow. It's when motherfuckers lose sight of that, you end up like Kanye thinking you're a fucking god and say a bunch of whack shit that has no rooting in sense at all. I'm just saying, you know, like, I appreciate that, Grandview. I really am just trying to give as much information back to the community as possible. HBK, come on back. 808 mix is great. The production mix is great. Young Hayes, YUHNG Hayes on Twitter and on Instagram. I like this a lot. You did a great job on this one. All right, last one. Scion. YOLO, chase your dreams. Yeah, truthfully. But that's the thing, though, is like, I feel that way about it. Not just Kanye. I'm a big Kanye fan, historically. This week, much less than usual. But just like in general, is like, you know, I made a whole TikTok about this. When motherfuckers get complacent and start thinking that they cannot get better or cannot improve, that's it. That's the end of their career, in my opinion. That's when the music suffers. It's when their public appearance suffers. It's when the fucking opinions start to get weird and they feel like they got to do shit to shock people into giving a fuck about them anymore. Like, never lose sight of the fact that you can always be better, and there's always going to be somebody who is younger and more talented than you who is coming up at the time when you're peaking, and eventually it's going to be that person's time. So keep your fucking eye on that shit. Make sure you keep an eye out for people that are on the come up and work with them and support them, because that's going to be how you stay fucking relevant. Like, truthfully, how you think Drake has stuck around for like 15 years, 20 years? He knows how to pick young people and work with them and stay relevant. I mean, to be honest with you, same thing with Kanye. It's just like his mindset is a little fucked because he just doesn't think that he can. He's just like, I can do it all, and like that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to do it all either. But like at the same time, it's like, yo, like you gotta fucking just like be able to like look at yourself realistically and be like, hey, like, what can I do to get better? Because that's how you stay the fucking best. You keep thinking about, how can I be better? How can I get better than everyone else? How can I stay ahead of everybody else? That's what it is. Love Calls by Scion. I love this too. Hey man, you're not gonna catch me lying in here. If there's one thing I don't do well, it's lies. And that's a fact. I'm a bad liar. I actually love this. Yeah, of course. Thank you all for being here. Oh, no socials, but we're not going to penalize you because you're at the end of the stream. Great song for the outro. I'm fucking with this one. If you are too, MENCIONN. Also a barber. Way to fucking hustle, bro. These fades look, these cuts look clean as fuck. Can we just take a second to appreciate how clean these fades look? These are some clean ass fades. Like, that's a clean ass fade. That's a clean ass fade. Multiple hair types. Those edges look clean.
I hear you calling, babe.
I mean, the artwork's also fire. Look, I can't do this.
I hear you calling, babe. I'm a picker when you call.
Hey, Perignon, thank you so much. We have a great time here. I be trying to tell people we have so much fun here on Mondays and Fridays. And we always find some fire-ass fucking music, too. Alright, with that, I appreciate you guys. Again, make sure you submit for the Fresh Picks playlist specifically. That is open right now, and we are taking submissions for that. I'll be listening to those all week. So make sure you get them in. If you haven't joined the Discord, make sure... Man, it's fire with the Clippers, too. If you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you join the Discord. If you haven't, Come get at me on socials. The links are in the chat too. I have opportunities that are social specific also, where you can just comment on the video, and I will put you in a playlist and save or share your music on TikTok and Instagram if I like what I hear too. So just make sure you tap in. There's more opportunities than just the stream. Oh, this is the wrong fucking window. Yeah, so there's more than just the stream, but the stream is one way that you can get music in front of me and get feedback. There are other ways. And I love to hear music from you guys as well, so don't be afraid to send me stuff. Let's find someone to raid. Let's find another place we can take our community. Seems like we got some new music feedback channels. So maybe we'll go do one of those. Maybe we'll go fucking follow a new person. Though our homie DJ Stat is on right now, and we do love DJ Stat. But it looks like, I don't know who Just Al is. And it looks like he could use the viewers. So we're going to take it to him. Come through on the raid with us. I'm going to leave you guys with some songs I found on Twitch. So you can check out some of the other stuff we found here on stream. It's really good. Found a lot of really, really good stuff. Yeah, Nine of Hearts by Prince Shakir. Alright, we're going on a raid. Come with us on a raid. We're gonna go hang out with Just Al, who is doing music feedbacks right now too. I'll be back on Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. Again, tap in on all the other opportunities I have for people. You might find something that works for you too, okay? I'll be back on Friday. I'll see you soon. Have a great week. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for sending me music. Peace. Have a good one. Be safe. Bye. Come on the raid. Come on the raid. Come on the raid. I see 10 of you. Let's get it to 15. Let's get it to 15. Yeah, 15 raiders. 15 raiders. If we can get it to 20, I'll be super hyped. But if it's 15, we'll take 15. 15 raiders. 15 raiders. Who left? Get back in here. Get back in here. Alright, we're gonna take it right now. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good week. Bye.